Did they actually eat crocodile willingly? That's not just meat, that's teeth and death. Why would anyone do that? Unless it meant something much deeper. To most, the crocodile is a thing to fear. Its mouth, a trap. Its stare, prehistoric. It waits, submerged, patient, ancient. Some see it as a killer, others as a survivor. But to the Iratu, a reclusive river delta people who build their homes on stilts and speak in wind-whistled tones, the crocodile Banda is not just a creature, it is the devourer of illusions. According to Iratu cosmology, the world floats on a dream. Everything seen is a lie told gently by the surface. Only the Vunakar lives, both above and below, both air and water, movement and stillness, flesh and myth. For the Iratu, the crocodile is truth in teeth, a silent judge of all that pretends to be real. And once in a lifetime, an Iranatu may be chosen to undergo the ritual of the mouth below, where they consume the crocodile, not for food, but for purging falsehood from the soul. This is not a communal rite. It is solitary. The chosen person, always someone who has committed a hidden wrong, or who is seen speaking in too many voices, is selected not by vote, but by dream. When a crocodile circles a home for 3 nights and leaves a single tooth behind, embedded in the doorframe or set into the wood, the message is clear. One of the house must descend. The family says nothing, no cries, no farewells, only one gesture, a line of mud drawn down the bridge of the nose, the mark of the descender. The one chosen is taken to the Delta Hollow, a place deep in the flooded roots of the Delta trees, where light moves like breath and the ground never dries. There, they are given a shroud, made of reed and shadow. They sleep beneath the waters for 1 night, with only a reed for breathing. If they return in the morning, the ritual begins. If they do not, no one searches. On the first day of the ritual, the Vunakar is sought, not hunted. The Iratu never kill crocodiles in chase. They wait, they watch. Only when the creature comes willingly to rest on the black stone platform in the circle of submersion is it accepted as the chosen vessel. The Vunakar is not killed violently. A slow trance is performed around it. Flutes made from river bone, rhythms drummed on wet bark, voices hummed low into water. The crocodile is soothed, not taken. Its heart must stop without bloodshed. Its mouth must remain closed. The Iratu believe that if its jaw opens in death, the lies within it are released, and the ritual is void. Once passed, the Vunakar is anointed in oils made from moon bloom and marsh flower, then wrapped in water leaf and laid upon a slab of mirrors, a stone slick with age and reflection, where dreams appear if you stare long enough. The body is never carved by knife. Instead, the descender uses only their fingertips and whispers, chanting stories of their own life backward, syllable by syllable, until the skin parts and the flesh reveals itself willingly. The meat is divided into 7 hungers, each one tied, not to appetite, but to illusion. The hunger for approval, the hunger for power, the hunger for control, the hunger for praise, the hunger for certainty, the hunger for revenge, the hunger for innocence. Each hunger is prepared with herbs and roots that mirror its nature. Approval is cooked with hollow stem and leaf salt, bitter, airy, disappearing quickly. Our is dried and dusted with sandroot, tasting of ash and burnt iron. Control is stewed with binding weed, thick and hard to swallow. Praise is seared in loud fire oil, glowing red, fragrant and cloying. Certainty is left raw, wrapped in glass leaf, ice cold. Revenge is fermented underground, sharp and rank. Innocence is soaked in clear water, boiled 3 times, then offered back to the river. The descender eats each portion alone. No one watches, no one sings. After each hunger is consumed, they must speak aloud a lie they once believed, one they told themselves or others. These confessions are whispered into a bowl of water, which is then poured back into the delta. The belief is simple. What you swallow, you must name. What you name, you must release. And what you release, the Vanyaka carries downward. The final act of the first part of the ritual is the breath beneath. The descender lies face down in the delta mud, eyes closed, heartbeat slowed. A mask of crocodile skin is placed over the back of their head. If they rise after 3 breaths, they are said to have been accepted. If not, the delta takes them, and no one mourns. Because in the eyes of the Iratu, to lie to oneself is to be already drowned. Those who survive the breath beneath do not return as they were. The Iratu call them the hollow-jawed, not because their mouths have changed, but because they no longer speak as others do. Their words carry silence inside them, as if each sentence echoes against invisible teeth. The transformation is slow and deliberate. The hollow-jawed do not re-enter their homes. For 7 days they drift, the delta alone in a reed boat, eating nothing, speaking nothing, wrapped in the same shroud of water leaf and shadow. During this time, the delta watches. Sometimes it sends birds, sometimes rain, sometimes nothing at all. If the waters remain still on the 7th dawn, the person is considered cleansed, not pure, for the Iratu do not believe in purity, but emptied of illusion, their mind made wide. On their return, they kneel before the circle of eyes, not a council, but a gathering of those who have undergone the same path. Each carries a small jawbone amulet carved from driftwood or polished bone worn at the throat. These amulets are never shown until this moment. One by one, the eyes press their amulets to the chest of the descender. If the amulet warms in their hand, the person is welcomed. If it remains cold, they must leave, not in shame, but in unfinishedness. Some never return. Others return later, without the need for ritual. There is no judgment, only distance. Those who are welcomed receive their own jawbone, dipped in oil and carved with the name of the crocodile they consumed, not the animal's literal name, but the truth it represented. These names are not spoken. They are hummed or breathed or tapped into wood. To name a crocodile aloud is to awaken it. From that day forward, the hollow-jawed walk with a different posture. They do not interrupt. They do not explain. They answer questions with questions. Their presence disturbs and soothes in equal measure. The Iratu makes space for them. Children are taught not to stare, but to listen to the rhythm of their movement. Homes are built with wider thresholds. Meals are offered in silence. Every 3 years, the hollow-jawed gather at a place called the Mouth That Watches, a limestone cliff shaped like an open maw above the delta. There, they perform the revealing, a ritual where each participant offers a lie they have uncovered in someone else. But the lie is not shouted nor accused. It is sung softly, without names, into the wind. If the person whose lie is sung hears it and recognizes it, they may begin preparations for their own descent. In this way, the ritual replicates, not through ceremony, but through echo. It is believed that once a lie is swallowed, its shadow lives in those nearby. The crocodile is not a creature, it is a current. And so, the Eritu live in watchfulness, not fear, but reflection. Children play games where they pretend to see beneath the skin. Elders dream with their feet in the river. Lovers exchange jawbone tokens, trusting each other with their unfinished selves. Once a generation, the Delta sends a crocodile without teeth. This is called the gentle mouth. It appears during times of great transition, before war, before plague, before revelation. Its arrival is both omen and offering. When it comes, the Eratu hold no rituals. They simply stand along the water and hum. No words, just breath and resonance. The crocodile will swim among them, its eyes like glass, and then vanish into the fog. And for weeks, no one lies, because in those days, even falsehood is too loud to carry. In the end, the ritual of the mouth below is not about punishment. It is not about guilt. It is about facing the depth of what we hide, about chewing through the bones of what we pretend to be until only silence remains. And in that silence, the Eratu say, the crocodile listens, waiting